Hey guys, this is Chris from Copperhead Modeling. Again, you guys know I was part of a big D-Day group build, and I was talking about the way you can do stuff. If you look right here, you can see some of the detailing that I was talking about doing. If you go over here, there's this Finnbogen I was building, and you see all the German implements scattered around here where the vehicle was wrecked, and that was in it when it was wrecked. You can see moving up to the front line on D-Day. And then you turn around here, and lo and behold, there's the Firefly. There's all the stuff I was talking about. Even has a radio antenna and the 50 cal. There's the tarps. There's the rucksacks and the other tarps. And there's all the gear they stacked on the back to make sure that they wouldn't lose it. And then there's their poles for their camouflage. And there's the extra tracks that they don't want to lose. And there's their extra toolboxes, an extra road wheel. And there's another tarp that they hung on that side. And there's another toolbox or ammo box. Yeah. There's the mud where they came in here and turned. But then wait a minute. There's the shell that 17-pounder just fired, and lo and behold, if you look down the firing line, it's fired at the tank. But you notice that Firefly's sitting in the trees, hard to see. Setting a little bit of a rise, so it had a superior sight line. I built the track that they would have been going through. And if you look at the track, you can notice that there's track marks in it, all through it, where they've been running tanks through there. Then you come back and look, I'm seeing, like right here, you can see the track marks. And right over here, you can see track marks. You notice that those line up with this one. If you look in front of it, you can see track marks. But this thing being all-wheel drive was running down the side, and you can see where it's got mud all over it, and it's been running through the mud, and there's scrapes and everything in the bottom of it. But this is my D-Day build. In honor of all those who hit the Normandy today, 81 years ago. And this is list fairy lights, which you notice I hid over here. So you can see the fire. So you can see the fire inside of it when it fired. And this is a fate. This is different patterns. It'll do different things. So, but this just stays on. So there you go. Not exactly the greatest diorama I've ever built, but it got the idea across for what I was doing. I wanted to show you guys, and yes, as you can tell, this is in my storage room in my house, because you can see my kids' diaper boxes and stuff, because I got two littles. But this is what you can do and show up a little bit of planning. And like I said, it's something that I've seen somebody else do, and I wanted to try. And I thought it turned out pretty good. I would be glad to hear y'all's comments on it. And thank you. And remember, build it like you want it, or else you're never going to be satisfied. God bless, and happy building.